Everybody has their own personal food fantasy, a restaurant you'd like to visit, a dish you'd like to taste. And today, our very own Dave Andelman is going to play Culinary Matchmaker. Because, Dave, you have this theory that going to a restaurant for the first time is kind of like going on a date.
I think it is, Dan. You're excited, you're apprehensive, and you're not sure if you'll be there all night, or you'll do kind of one of these, I got an early meeting in the morning. When I used to take out women, they always had a meeting at 5 a.m. the next day.
I know, it's incredible. There were some high-powered women you were dating, apparently. All right, now so let's kind of take that mold and bring it into the real world, into some restaurants. Now let's go to Alma Nove in Hingham. For you, that was like the sensation of love at first sight, right?
That's right. Sometimes you go on a date and it is just on. I go into this place, beautiful dining room overlooking the water. The chef owner is Paul Wahlberg, who is part of the famous Wahlbergs.
Yes.
And he is as serious about his cuisine as his brother is about his abs, Danny.
Yes.
This restaurant features a great range of upscale Mediterranean and Italian cuisine, homemade and delicious. I love the mussels and the handmade pasta, but the #1 amazing item here has got to be the meatballs.
Yes.
This is a veal meatball, Danny, with a Spanish twist, smoked paprika and coriander, served over creamy polenta. It's delicious.
That looks incredibly good. Now, how about a second date, okay? Like on a second date, the stakes are raised a little bit.
Yep.
And for that kind of place, you like a Saya in Newburyport. That's like a second date kind of restaurant.
Yeah, intimate, but not too quiet. I think you want to make sure that your date is adventurous before you go here, at least in terms of eating. Because they have a mix of Portuguese, Italian, French, and Spanish food. They're constantly changing the menu, so it's ultra fresh. And as you'd expect in Newburyport, the seafood is tremendous. But I must recommend, as the #1 thing here, the Kobe burger. Oh, it is so tasty. It's a juicy patty with premium Kobe beef, manchego cheese, very, very creamy, Dan. You'll love this burger.
Yeah, the manchego cheese is so good. No one does it on a burger. This is one of the few places that does it. All right, now how about a restaurant that's sort of like a one-night stand, a quick fling, just like a hot, passionate moment. That kind of restaurant, you say, is Alchemy in Gloucester. Explain that one.
Well, I do. I recommend this to guys looking to rekindle the flame with the wife, or if you have a mistress up on the North Shore. I think this is a good spot to take her. That's right.
What a horrible thing to advise.
Very sexy guy. I said if.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say you should.
Okay.
I said if you do.
Okay.
Very, very sexy sort of spot. Lots of intimate little rooms and tables. Menu is interesting. Everything is local, right from the docks in Gloucester. Amazing pan-roasted dayboat scallops, delicious flatbread pizzas. I recommend the stuffed dates. These are made with Great Hill blue cheese inside, wrapped in applewood smoked bacon. Like a lot of dates, Danny, it's something maybe you shouldn't have done, but you enjoy it while you had it.
You said you shouldn't have stuffed the date? Let's just move on completely. No more. Okay. Let's say it's like a big, you really got to seal the deal, or it's a big anniversary, or it's a huge birthday. It seems to be like the place now is Monton, which is Fort Point area of Boston. This is definitely like break the bank kind of dining.
Well, I think all the people that were at Occupy Boston were essentially protesting places like this. I mean, this is just so opulent and over the top and amazing.
Yeah.
The crown jewel of Barbara Lynch's empire. You only have a couple choices here, Danny. You can get the 4-course tasting menu or the 7-course tasting.
Right.
Okay? And the staff does a good job of keeping it friendly, though. And if you really want to be a true 1%er, get the whole 7 courses, wine, and order from the cheese cart for dessert.
Yes.
A once-in-a-lifetime sort of dining experience.